This is Ken from Coffee Crafters, and I wanted to do a quick video on line voltage because it's been so hot and our power grid's been so stressed here locally that we see a significant power drop, and I know it when I'm testing the machines because I check how many amps it's drawing each one of the heat elements when I turn it up on high, and I know if it's not drawing 21.7 amps per side that we have a voltage drop. So we get calls every week in the summer and in the winter when the local power grids are really taxed with heating and cooling, and this year with the heat it's been even more. One of the things that happens all the time is I'll tell people to check their line voltage to see, because usually a drop in performance is a drop in voltage. The machine's not that smart. It only converts whatever voltage you feed it into watts. So if it's losing heat, we always look at that first. But what happens is they'll check the line voltage when the machine is not turned on high. So you have to check the line voltage under load. And the way that I would do that, I got a machine here that we're getting ready to put on the test stand. The way we do that is we would get a little air moving through the system, turn on the system power switch, and then turn the heat on and turn it all the way on high. Before you start that process, test it to see what your line voltage is when it's not under load, and then check and see what the drop is when it's under load. I just checked ours, I think it was yesterday, and we were 239 volts when it was when the machine was off. When I turned the machine on, we were at 229 volts, and that 10 volt drop in power makes a huge difference on how the roaster is running. So just wanted to do a quick video. The same thing on the Artisan III, and the way you test that is take the power distribution block cover off on the back, and on the 3 it's down on the bottom. And then on this roaster, the hot leads are on the top and the bottom. I set it to AC volts and then check across my 2 hot leads and then see what my meter reads for voltage. So if you're experiencing a loss in performance in your roaster, you might go ahead and do a line voltage test just to see where you're at. And there are a couple things you can do if you have that consistently where it's a problem. One of them is to put in a voltage stabilizer, which is different than the buck boost transformers that we use, especially those folks that have 208 volts, and we have recommended a voltage booster that gets it back up to 238 to 240 volts, because it doesn't stabilize the voltage. What it does is it boosts the native voltage. So, and then the other thing would be to look at a heat element change, which we're working right now with our engineer and the UL folks to see how many watts we can boost this. And so we may come up with an element that we start installing in all roasters that's rated like at 230 volts, where it's rated at 5,200 watts per side, 10,400 watts on the XE at 230 volts. And in the future, we'll let you guys know how that turns out. It may be a 235 volt heat element. But anyway, if you're having a voltage issue, that's how you check it.